Today, we're going to be taking a look at the most expensive Pokemon card auctions. These auctions took place on the PWCC marketplace and are for auction week number 130, which happens to have ended last Sunday. All of these are graded cards, and there happens to be some really cool and unique ones in there. So without further ado, let's get into this list. Starting off the list, at number 24, we have the 2003 holographic Gengar from the set Skyridge. This card scored a CGC Pristine 10 on grading, which has a population of 9. This card sold for a total of $3,960. Then, at number 23, we have a 2004 Japanese first edition holographic Gold Star Torchic from the set Rocket Gang. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $4,200. Next, at number 22, we have the 2021 Japanese Alternate Art Gengar VMAX from the High Class deck. This card scored a BGS Pristine 10, also known as the Beckett Black Label, meaning it got a 10 on all 4 of the grading criteria of centering, corners, edges, and surface. This card sold for a total of $4,320. Moving on to number 21, we have the 1996 Japanese No Rarity Symbol holographic Charizard from base set. This card scored a BGS near mint to mint 8, having received an 8.5 on centering and surface, an 8 on corners, and a 7.5 on edges. This card sold for a total of $4,440. At number 20, we have the 2021 Japanese 25th Anniversary Corporate History Sneasler card from Creature's deck. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 grade and sold for a total of $4,680. Then, at number 19, we have the 2021 Japanese Corporate History Mew EX from the Creature's deck. This card scored a BGS Gem Mint 9.5, having received a 9.5 on all 4 grading criteria. This card sold for a total of $4,920. Next, at number 18, we have the 1999 Japanese Tropical Mega Battle Wind promo card. This card scored a BGS Near Mint 7.5, having received a 9.5 on centering, a 7.5 on corners and edges, and an 8.5 on surface. It has a population of 1 with 6 cards graded higher than it, and sold for a total of $4,920. Moving on to number 17, we have the 1997 Japanese Greenback Charizard from Topsun. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $4,920. At number 16, we have the 2010 Japanese 3rd grade design winner Illusion Zoroark promo card. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $5,160. Then, at number 15, we have the 2000 Japanese holographic Shining Magikarp from the Neo 3 set. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $5,160. Next, at number 14, we have the 1999 Shadowless First Edition holographic Alakazam from base set. This card scored a CGC Gem Mint 10, has a population of 11, and sold for a total of $5,160. Moving on to number 13, we have the 2003 Japanese holographic Battle Road Victory Orb promo card. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $5,280. At number 12, and the halfway mark for this list, we have the reoccurring card of the 2000 Japanese holographic Shining Magikarp from the Neo 3 set. This card also scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $5,280. Then, at number 11, the third time's the charm, we have yet another 2000 Japanese holographic Shining Magikarp from Neo Set 3 that also scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and also sold for a total of $5,280. Next, at number 10, we have the 2016 Japanese Rayquaza Pikachu Koki Saito XY promo card. This card scored both a PSA Gem Mint 10 as well as an Auto DNA 10 and has a population of 5. This card sold for a total of $6,000. Moving on to number 9, we have the 2021 Japanese Corporate History Pikachu Zekrom GX card from the Creatures deck. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $6,300. At number 8, we have the 1998 Japanese Tamamushi University Magikarp prize card. It scored a BGS near mint to mint 8, having received an 8.5 on centering and corners and an 8 on edges and surface. This card sold for a total of $6,600. Then, at number 7, we have the 2007 Gold Star Umbreon from Pop Series 5. This card scored a PSA Mint 9 and sold for a total of $8,100. Next, at number 6, we have the 2021 Japanese Hyper Rare Alternate Art Rayquaza VMAX from Sword and Shield Blue Sky Stream. This card scored a BGS Pristine 10, also known as a Beckett Black Label, having received a 10 on all 4 grading criteria. This card sold for a total of $8,400. Moving on to number 5, we have the 1997 Japanese Blueback Charizard from TopSun. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $9,000. At number 4, we have the 2010 Japanese Design Contest Illusion Zorua Fan Winner promo card. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10 and sold for a total of $9,900. Then, entering into the final 3, the third most expensive Pokemon card auction of the week is the 1999 Shadowless First Edition Charizard from base set. This card scored a BGS Mint 9 and received a 9.5 on centering and a 9 on corners, edges, and surface. This card sold for a total of $16,800. The second most expensive Pokemon card auction of the week is the 2009 Japanese Korokoro Ichiban Arceus Design Contest promo card. This card scored a PSA Gem Mint 10, has a population of 8, and sold for a total of $19,800. And finally, the most expensive Pokemon card auction of the week is the 2010 Japanese Daisuki Club Special Rank Prize Prime Umbreon card. This card scored a BGS Gem Mint 9.5, having received a 9.5 on centering, corners, and surface, and a 10 on edges. This card has a population of 1, with only one other card scoring higher than it, and sold for a total of $20,400. That concludes the 24 most expensive Pokemon card auctions to be featured on the PWCC Marketplace for auction lot number 130. I'd love to know what you think about these sales down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.